Hello, this is Daniel Collegia from Specific Marketing Solutions. Now, if you're a naturopath and you're struggling right now to attract more patients to your practice, then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get a free CD, which will explain to you exactly how to attract more patients to you than you can handle. Now, in this brief lesson today, I'm going to be talking to you about a very important topic that comes up quite often for me. In my consulting work, the number one question I get asked is, what is the fastest way to grow my naturopathic business? What is the simplest, easiest, fastest way to do that? Now, my response to that is really quite simple. Find someone who already has your target market gathered as a group and create a joint venture partnership with them. Now, it's very important how you go about doing this, because the big problem for most people who set about doing this is they go about it in a completely wrong fashion. Okay? Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. What would be easier, do you think, to try and grow a database yourself and do it by getting one client after the other and slowly building it that way, or going to another person who already has your target market gathered as a group where you could market to them and become known to them in a very short period of time? I mean, the answer is quite obvious, isn't it? That's what a joint venture partnership is all about. Now, here are some things to really consider when you set about to create a joint venture. First of all, ask yourself, is it the right opportunity? That's the number one thing. In other words, what you need to look for are people who have your specific target market as a database, okay? So one thing you have to become really clear on for yourself is, who is your actual target market? Who are you going to choose to go after as a naturopath? What particular area of the services you provide do you want to become known as a specialist in? And look for people who have that type of person. The second thing is, you want to find someone who is in a different service but in a similar area to you. Now, for one example would be for a naturopath to do a joint venture with, say, a massage therapist, or a naturopath could do a venture with, say, a chiropractor. See, they're similar services. They're all in the natural therapy industry, okay, but they're not exactly the same or competing for the same type of client. The third thing you want to do when considering joint venture partnerships is, there's the old saying that we should always try to create win-win relationships in everything we do, which is a good thing. However, when it comes to creating a joint venture, you need to come at it from a mindset of creating even more value to them than what you're going to get yourself. Okay, this is a very, very important concept for you to understand. Okay, because one of the biggest things that puts people off in being approached about joint venture partnerships is when people approach them with, with big, dollar signs in their eyes, trying to look at ways of how they can just tap into their target market and be better off as a result. So you've got to be very wary of how you approach it. The other thing is, you need to think before you act. This is crucial. You need to think about a strategy and how you're going to go about, first of all, going through a phase where you help get that person to know you, like you, and trust you. Okay, these relationships take a little bit of time to develop, but let me assure you they are well worth the effort. Okay, so these are some things to think about in creating your own joint venture partnerships and starting to think a little bit about outside the square. One thing my mentor said to me very early on in my life that really changed the course of my life was, for things to change for you, Daniel, you need to change. For things to get better for you, you need to start doing things better. Okay, so these are some things to think about in creating a joint venture. Now, as I said at the start of the video here today, I'm going to make a great offer to you today. What I want you to do is go to my website, which is thrivingpracticecd.com. I want you to enter your postal address details and request a copy of my free CD, which is 119% practice growth in 90 days. This is valued at $77. In this CD, you're going to learn exactly how to attract more clients to you, how to create endless referrals, how to create a step-by-step system that will automate this process for you and greatly leverage your time to grow a thriving and fulfilling practice. So go ahead, go there right now to thrivingpracticecd.com, enter your details, request my free CD, and we'll get a CD out to you very shortly. This is Daniel Kaleja from Specific Marketing Solutions. I hope this has been valuable to you, and until the next time, bye for now.